Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team at Longyi Real Estate, thank you very much for joining us here for what I'm sure will be a lovely auction here. We have a beautiful home up for your competition here, 38 Yacht Road in the heart of Point Cook, a stunning opportunity and property up for your acquisition here, a beautiful home, and I'm sure the lucky and successful buyer is somewhere in the crowd here today, so slightly early congratulations is in order for you and your family for your wonderful purchase here. Now, my instructions to you, of course, is to bid bold, bid aggressively, and bid to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer here today. Now, of course, in accordance with the rules here today, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I am placing a bid on behalf of our vendors. Simply vendor bid. By law, only I, as the auctioneer, can place those vendor bids. Now, that's the boring stuff out the way. The settlement terms for the purchase of this lovely home here, 30 to 60 days. Our owners are keen for a quick and swift settlement here, and also very convenient takeover for you as the lucky and successful buyer. If you are that person, we're also going to be asking you for a standard 10% deposit payable this evening as per standard Victorian auction rules, and that's to be made available to the trust account of Longyi Property by bank check or bank transfer. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful home. And I think we've got some newcomers that are going inside and seeing this for the first time. I can tell they're already going to love it, just like you guys have as well. You've seen it, you've loved it, and now you're hopefully here to buy it. A stunning, stunning home. This is a beautiful home that is ripe and ready for the modern home family buyer, whether you have a multi-generational family or you have a growing family with a couple of kids. This is a beautiful place to bring up a family. Nice, quiet, quaint streets. Beautiful amenities down the road in the parks, reserves, walkways, an absolute stunning opportunity. And for the investors in the crowd as well, I can tell you Point Cook, a fantastic area to park your capital in, achieve some fantastic rental returns, and also achieve the capital gains in this particular area as well. The home itself, absolutely stunning. Multiple living zones all throughout, beautiful layout, nice open kitchen area and dining area. That's amazing for entertaining your friends and family. Beautiful outdoor area as well. Appliances are in tip-top condition as well. Some really top quality fixtures, fittings and appliances all throughout the home. And of course, you've got really nice spacious bedrooms with an abundance of storage all throughout the house. Lovely home with a north-facing backyard. So that's incredible facing direction, especially if you're going to enjoy all of that natural light coming in all 4 seasons of Melbourne. It really just makes you feel nice and at home. Particularly great location, as I mentioned, parks and reserves down the area, down the road, just there within walking distance from here, and all of the local amenities as well. This particular part of Point Cook is an incredible place to have a very, very relaxed and fruitful lifestyle here. You've also got really high quality school options here, Saltwater Prep to 9 College, and also Homestead Secondary College to take care of all your kids' schooling needs. That's only a couple of minutes drive from this particular location. Shops, you've got the Saltwater Community Centre and also Sanctuary Lakes Shopping Centre to take care of all of those shopping needs and all of the lifestyle amenities that comes with this particular estate here. Sporting grounds, playgrounds and lifestyle centres, and the list goes on and on and on. Public transport accessibility is out to Williams Landing Station as well. It's quite convenient. And also major freeway and roadway accesses from this particular location will take you anywhere that you need to go in metropolitan Melbourne. So a fantastic home. Many, many reasons to buy in this particular location. And this particular house as well is very, very well built, very sturdy as well. And I can tell you market-wise, a really good time to get in. We've had rate cuts coming in from the RBA as well. That's indicating more and more demand is going to be coming into the market. We're going to have migration, and they love this side of the city as well because it is so vast and quaint. There's going to be so much more demand to come in the months. So it's a really good time to end the book on your real estate journey, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Where do we see a fair and reasonable bid or offer? Don't mind where we start as well. Happy to see you in at any point in time where you see logical value, name your price, and we'll simply go from there. Don't mind where it is. Quoting range, of course, 864 to 950. If you'd like to start me off at the bottom end of the range, we'll simply take it and move from there. Otherwise, it's only a logical place for me to start with vendor bids. What do you see? 860? No, not even 860. Not even good value for you at that price. Where would you like to start? Otherwise, I'm simply going to place a vendor bid. Happy to see you in at 860 as well if you'd like, or over here too. I'm going to call it 3 times and we'll move the auction along. First call, second call, third, final time. Name your price. Ladies and gentlemen, one last opportunity for you to jump in and name your price. Otherwise, I'll simply start things off at the bottom end of the range. I think we've also got another buyer inside as well. So Jenny, if your buyer would like to start the auction off, let me know. Any opening figure where you like. Is that a hand up for a bid? One last time. We're going to call it 3 times. We're going to move it along. First call, second call, third. Final time, all done. 760. Thank you very much. Very light on, but again, like I said, happy to see you in. Let's go in $20,000 rises on top. 760. That's 7. Oh yeah, the bottle of wine. You didn't even know that there was a bottle of wine on offer. There you go. It's $760,000. We're going to go in $20,000 rise on top. 780. Incredible value buying. At $760,000, welcome to the auction and good luck out this way. It's 760 now. So happy to see you in as well. At 760 now. Opening bid or offer, I think a very fair and reasonable start. Incredibly fair, reasonable start for the home. You've seen 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms in this part of Point Cook. Come on, guys. At 760, I'm going to move the auction along with vendor bids. No further bidding. First call at 760, looking for 780 now. There we have it. Opening bid and wine. We take it there at $760,000. Where do we go from here, buyers? Second call at 760. Third and final time. We sure we're all done. Finished absolutely silent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to move things along with vendor bids. Unfortunately, at this point in time, I was expecting more bidding at this point in time. Now, I'm going to place a vendor bid at $800,000 to progress the auction from here. At $800,000 now, we'll see you in at 820. At $800,000, absolute bargain buying in this particular neck of the woods. At $800,000, need to be 820 now. We've seen it. This gentleman here has shown that there's social proof and evidence that the property is wanted by somebody else. And at $800,000, absolute bargain at this stage. 800 now the bid. Where do we go from here, buyers? Looking for a $20,000 on top. $800,000, 820 if you like. Otherwise, you would have started at 800. It's a very expensive bottle of wine at 760, but we're at $800,000. That's we're progressing the auction along to a point where our owners are willing to put the property on the market at this stage. So 820 will put you in the box seat now. But at $800,000, in absence of your bidding, I need to be aggressive with our vendor bids here. At $800,000, where do we go from here, buyers? We're going to count it 3 times. We're going to keep moving the auction along. First call at $800,000, 820 if you like. My vendor bid's going to be above that. Second call at $800,000. Third and final time. Are we all done? If you're not seeing value at 800, I can't convince you otherwise. At $800,000. Candy, how are we going over there? At $800,000, there shouldn't be much to think about at all. Let's go 820. Faye, what about over here? 820, a fantastic price, well below our quoting range at this point in time. I'm going to move the auction along. No further bid or offer. At $800,000, ladies and gentlemen, counting it 3 times, we move the auction along. I think it's only fair, so what do you say? First call at 800, second call at 800,000, third, final time, all done, finished, absolutely silent. Freddie, how are we going over there? 820, we'll see you in. Otherwise, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 850. We're not mucking around here. Our vendors are keen to see a sold sticker on the board here. Candy, how are we going? I'm going to place a vendor bid at $850,000. We need to move the auction along, unfortunately, at this stage at $850,000 now. Needs to be another 20 on top, take me to 870. At $850,000 now, I hope you're waiting and seeing what's going to happen. I'm simply going to keep placing vendor bids to pump the auction along. If you see value, you need to let me know. I will dial back the vendor bids, but at this point in time, where there's this level of interest, I simply cannot stop. I simply need to be preparing or protecting our vendor's written reserve price at this point in time. 850 now the price. Needs to be 870. 20,000 as a bare minimum here. Ladies and gentlemen, one last opportunity here. I'm going to continue to place vendor bids. How are we going here? 870. Had the opportunity to come in at 820 already. At $850,000 with a vendor bid. Faye, how's that conversation going there? Really? Double story, 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom. An incredible opportunity. 453 square meters of land in this part of Point Cook at 850. Going to call it 3 times now. First call at 850. Second call at $850,000. Third and final time. All done. All finished. All silent now. Candy, I think we take a quick pause to the auction. We'll get some instructions from our vendors and we'll be back in just a moment's time. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience and anticipation while we got our vendors' instructions here now. Very plain and simple. We're at $850,000 on a vendor bid. My vendors have instructed me to place 1 vendor bid and 1 more vendor bid only. That will signify the close of the auction. Now, it will let you know exactly where I'm placing that vendor bid to give you an opportunity to bid to that price yourself, or even extend your offer at this point in time to a closer price to the reserve price here. Now, that particular price point is at $900,000. Otherwise, we simply pass the property in. I place a vendor bid at $900,000. We close out the auction here. Simple instructions out this way. Balls in your court, buyers. Where do we go from here? We're at 850 now. Happy to accept any bid on top of 850, but in absence of that bidding, I'm simply going to be passing the property in. Now, sir, last opportunity for you to jump on in if you'd like. Thank you very much for your attendance. How are we going over here? We're at 850 now. If you'd like to bid anywhere beyond that, happy to accept 860 if you'd like. But in absence of that, I'm placing a vendor bid at $900,000. We wrap up the auction. Your opportunity now to do that. We simply pass the property into you at this stage. But at 850 now, vendor bid with myself. Helping yourself to some more food. I hope you enjoy the refreshments. And by the way, please feel free to help yourselves to some cake and pastries and some drinks. The team have arranged that kindly, and we don't want that to go to waste. So, guys, please do help yourself. At 850, I'm going to call it 3 times. We wrap up the auction here. First call, second call, third and final call. In that case, I place a vendor bid at $900,000. We formally pass the property in at this stage, and we look forward to talking with you soon. We're going to be hanging around for the next 5 to 10 minutes, so if you do have any interest, the team will happily have that conversation with you. Please do help yourself to the cake and refreshments, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.